the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Chicago Bulls have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0, advancement to round two in the Eastern Conference at stake. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Who's Ellis out there with DeMar DeRozan? Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Z in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. And it's Harden in at the one. You look at the Cavaliers, you don't want to write a team off. But down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope to go around.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
Now here's DeRozan. Uses the glass on the layup.
Though he has a scorer's mindset, DeRozan is also a very good passer.
Outside Mitchell. They set the pick. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to the Monster. Releases. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. The Monster's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Allen. 6 to shoot. Here's Mobley. And he buries his first look.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. DeRozan outside. Pass to Z. Takes a three. Gets the three ball to go.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Outside Strus. The three from Mitchell. Chicago with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's the Monster. Allen defending.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
No one does this better than Harden. Makes trouble inside and draws a good foul.
Cleveland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That's good from Harden.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Mitchell against Hero. Pass to Z. Launches a three. Another three for Chicago.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he's going for the oop here. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And he makes it.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Hero. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, and this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
And Cleveland has possession. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Mobley. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Mobley. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Hero.
I mean, plastered on his man, and Hero making it difficult to move the ball.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Buzelis. And here is DeRozan, covered by Strus.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 11. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Marcus Smart's checked in for Chicago. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 11-point game. Outside Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley, no good. Bulls leading by 11. Here's the monster. And there's another one for Chicago.
This right here, whew. This is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy. Just great hustle play right there.
Mobley outside. Merrill outside. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
Here's Z. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. 11 points here for Z. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Okay, fans, we need you to get hyped for your Andrew Hot Squad. Let's go!
Making a change here. Wade's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Giddey's checked in for Tyler Hero. And Cleveland has possession. They trail by 16. Wade, that's good.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Pass to the monster. Now Smart, covered by Merrill. Here's Z. 11 points in the game. Outside Mitchell. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Merrill. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Merrill. No points yet. Now here's Harden. 5 to shoot. And the shot falls short that time.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Giddey passes to the monster. Here's Buzelis. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Mobley outside. Back to Harden. Cleveland working the ball around now. The three from Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
See the pass to the monster. That one drops for him. The Monsters got 12 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Harden. Takes it inside. Can't hit that one. Giddey with a defensive effort.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Chicago ahead, up 19. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for Chicago, Josh Giddey out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. Off the mark there with a three. Cavaliers trail by 19. Now Schroeder. Pass to Tyson. Good work there as it goes. Tyson's got his first 2 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Bulls leading by 17. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hero softly drops in the floater.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And Cleveland shooting only 27% for today's game. Pass to Allen. Here's Tyson, defended by Smart. And here's Merrill. Now Allen. Here's Wade. Off target from outside.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Hero, the pass to Collins. The kick out to Williams. It's Smart on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Merrill outside. Allen, the pass to Merrill. Shoots over Hero. Doesn't go for him. And so Smart will bring it up for the Bulls. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Hero scanning the floor. It's rebounded by Wade. Cavaliers trail by 19. Pass to Schroeder. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Strus, he's checked in for Tyson. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Collins. DeRozan comes in for Williams. And Sexton subbed in for Smart. Bulls leading by 19. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running onto the court. Your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
He's checked in for Cleveland.
Powerhouse dance team. Let them hear it.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to the monster. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Bulls making their last shot. Outside Strus. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Outside Sexton. Back to Giddey. DeRozan looks it over. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now here's Merrill. Tight defense on him. Pass to Strus. Back to Merrill. Cleveland working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Chicago leading by 17. Outside Sexton. Hero for three. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Strus. Allen with a screen on Hero. Oh, there's the alley. Cavaliers with a rebound. Merrill with it. Outside Harden. Lets the three fly. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Sexton. Pass to the monster. To the paint.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Allen. Tyson comes in for Wade. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. Cavaliers trail by 19. Nance with a screen on Giddey. On the wing, Harden. Giddey defends. And it's off from three-point range.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Yep, that one's good.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Here's Mitchell. To the inside. Now here's Nance. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The Monsters got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Z. 11 points in the game. With some arc. And he takes it up and lays it in. Z's got 13 now.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
We've got 1:55 left in the half. Harden against Giddey. And here's Harden. He's got 5. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Pass to Z. The 3. Here's the Monster. Now here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got his first bucket in this one.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
We've got 1:13 left in the second. Now here's Harden. Give him 8. Here's Tyson. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Bulls. The Monsters got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Sexton. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
50 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Back to Harden. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's the pick. Inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Strus. Booz Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Hero comes in for Giddey. Bulls leading by 21. Pass to Booz Ellis. DeRozan outside. Nails it from 3. DeRozan's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now Harden. Give him 8. Shoots. The Monster grabs the miss. The Monsters got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Booz Ellis' shot is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls already up 26 points as this quarter ends. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word.
Please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. Thinking about the shot. Let's hear it from the participant.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper. But if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls, are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Well, Cleveland's shooting around 35% from the field so far. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. And it's Harden in at the point. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half.
Yeah, sometimes you know contact is coming, and Mobley did a nice job making sure he got the bucket.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Z to the middle. Here's the monster. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Hero against Mitchell. Down low. Here's Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Mitchell's been a master of the pick and roll for years. With the right partner, he's unstoppable in that set.
Mitchell against Hero. Pass to Z. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. The monster. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Allen finds Harden. Outside Strus. And here's Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Z's got 5 rebounds tonight. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's the monster. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Strus the pass to Harden. Out to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The monster grabs the miss. The Monsters got 11 rebounds in the game. DeRozan for 3. Here's Buzelis. Rejected by Allen.
Get that weak stuff out of here. No chance he tries to challenge Allen and get at the rim.
3-pointer, Harden. Cleveland again missing. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. DeRozan against Strus. DeRozan outside. Pass to Hero. There's a screen from downtown. The putback. It's good on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Harden misses.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
In transition, here comes Cleveland. Pass to Allen. Mitchell against Hero. Back to Allen to stop the drought. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish. Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. The ball's knocked loose. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Z. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
First one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Allen with a screen on Hero. From deep, Mitchell drains the triple. Mitchell's got 6.
Such a clever and effective combo guard. Mitchell navigates these pick and rolls so well.
Mitchell against Hero. Pass to Z. Lets it go from deep. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Again, Cleveland scores.
Just such good control. Donovan Mitchell, oh, he's outstanding in that in-between area.
Here's the monster. Allen defending. Here's the monster. 22 points for him. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside Strus. From deep, Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Pass to the monster. Here's Z, defended by Harden. Here's Z. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Hero. Here's the 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Making a change here. Merrill's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Smart's checked in. Here's Z. He's got 15. The rebound by Allen.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Mitchell misses. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Z. On target from range. Z's got 5 points now this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Harden, the pass to Allen. Now Mitchell. This one for three. Drops in the three. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to the monster. Soft touch off the glass. The monster's got 26 points.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Now Allen. Harden from outside. Chicago with a rebound. The Monsters from deep three-point land. The rebound by Allen.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Allen. Again, Cleveland scores.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Here's Z. Six on the shot clock. Shoots. No good on the shot. And so it's Chicago, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Marcus Smart, Colin Sexton out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's the Monster in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bryant a screen on Giddey. Outside Strus. Count that one. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to the Monster. Chicago passing it around. To the inside, from the right block. Uses the glass that time. It's good. The Monster's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Merrill passes to Harden. Drops in the layup for two.
Pulled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch. Okay.
Giddey with it. Pass to the Monster. Lets it go from the wing. And there's another one for Chicago.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Harden from outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
The Monster misses. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
That free throw good from Sexton. Tomlin's checked in for Bryant. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. And the basket by the Monster. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And here's Harden. The three is up. And he can't get that one.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Harden comes to help. Giddey finds DeRozan. No good from outside. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Back to Strus. Harden with a screen on Giddey. Pass to Harden. Back to Strus. From behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
It turns out Harden was the bait that time, freeing up a shooter on the perimeter.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now here's Giddey. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And Cleveland has possession. Merrill outside. Harden against Jones. Right side Harden. Shot clock at 6. Back to Merrill. Fires from deep. The Monster grabs the miss. The Monster's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Sends it home from three-point land. The Monster's got 39.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Harden, the pass to Strus. Here's Wade. Here's Tomlin. Pass to Strus. Shot is up. Chicago with a rebound. DeRozan down low. Covered by Strus. And it's DeRozan missing.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Right side Harden. Pass to Strus from the arc. The Monster grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Up top Harden, defended by Jones. Harden can't hit. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Strus. Now Harden. And stolen by Jones. Now Sexton. DeRozan outside. Outside Giddey. Three-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Strus. Here's Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. Sinks the tray.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Giddey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Outside Harden. Outside Strus. Shot clock at 5. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Strus. 12 points for James Harden.
You think about James Harden. Here's a guy who's played with KD, Russ, CP3, Kyrie, so many great players.
And the Bulls shooting 64% for the game. Amazing.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Monster.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Now here's Mitchell. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth. Out to Mobley. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Jones against Harden. Here's Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
40 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Jones. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Okoro is checked in for Chicago. Smart comes in for Sexton. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Now Mitchell. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Smart with the ball. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.